Alright, this guitar solo, the Wildside guitar solo goes out to Yarg Matey. Alright, Yarg. Basically it goes like this. It goes, so. His palm mutes that. So he's going 7, 7 hitting a shrill on G string 7. And then he goes palm mutes it, but quiet. But I'll do it without the palm mute so you could hear it. And he goes 5 on the G, and then 7 on the D, and then again. So 5, so it goes. And that's the first part. So then he hits so he does it twice. And then he does a chord there, and that's a 6th fret B string, 5th fret G string. It's really part of an F, And then he goes, so, and I'd hold it like a D chord, like you would a D chord, and then just go like this. So you have this flat on the B and the G strings to go. So he's doing a pull off on the B string, the 5 to the 6, back to the 5, and then two 5s on the G string. And then and then he goes and the next part is 7, 6, 5 on the G string. Then he goes, and that's the start of the next part, and that's 7, 5, 7 on the D string. And just to remind you, this is, in case you don't know, E, A, D, G, B, and E again, and it's tuned to the same tuning as Wildside in E flat. Okay, so when he goes, the next part is, and that is hammering on the D string from the 5 to the 7, and it's palm muted. But I'll do it without the palm mute so you can hear it. So 5 to the 7, then pick the 5 on the D string, and then so what that next part was 7, 5, 6, 5, 3 on the A string, and then on the E string, that is 5, 3, 5. And then he does the fast part, which you can barely hear, and so I'm not exactly sure if this, he could be doing this or this, but you can't quite hear it because it's so buried and it's in the same key as the low rhythm guitars, and they're hitting another guitar. Once it gets higher, though, it starts revealing itself. And I'm thinking it's probably this, though, because it's like a common thing to do on guitar. So, anyways, it's 2. So this is what I would do, and this is what I think it is. 2, 5, or 2, 3, 5 on the E, 2, 3, 5 on the A, then 3, 5, 7 on the E, 3, 5, 7 on the A. And then you do this exact same thing an octave higher, where you go 4 on the D string. On the D string, it's 4, 5, 7 on the D string, 4, 5, 7 on the G string, and then 5, 7, 9 on the D string, 5, 7, 9 on the G string, and then 5, 7, 8. Then on the G string, 5, 7, 8 on the B string. So all triplets, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So right at the top, and then so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then and what that is 5, 7, 5 hammer on the E string. And then do a unison bend, which is basically a 5, and you're bending the 5th fret of the E string, and you're making this note sound exactly like it. to an A to an A. And this note is on a B string. It's 8th fret B string and bend it. Okay, so unison bend. So I'm going to refer to the unison bend. It's always 1, 2, 3 half steps up above this finger on this for this next part. And then so it's going to do it again. So it does it once, then it does a climb doing unison bends going 5, 7, 8, and this is the same distance apart. So 3 whole steps. So 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, and then he just goes up. Instead of doing the unison bend on A, he just hits the A, and then he goes and that is yeah. So when I said hits the A here, that is technically see 15, 17, 19, 20, 20th fret, and then he goes I got to do math here. So then 17, 19, and then bend 19, half step, twice, and then go back to the, and this is all on the B string, and then back to the 7th fret, 17th fret, and then 19th fret, G string, 17th fret, G string. Hold on, I gotta open the garage door. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so I don't want to do the video all over. So, and then it goes, let me get closer here. It goes, and what I'm doing there is I'm holding the, I'm playing the 19th fret and bending it a half step, and then going back down, and then pulling it off to this 17th fret on the E. These are all on the E, and then it switches over to the B, the 17th fret. So, and then it goes up to the let's see, 20th fret and bends it a whole step. So twice, and then it goes and hits it 3 times, and then on the 3rd time it goes back down. It goes to the and it's hitting a 17E, 17B. So that one high bend, that's the 20th fret, I think. Well, let me think about this. 22 frets. This has a 24 fret guitar. I had to think about that for a second. So it's going from the 22, bending it a whole step up, hitting 3 times. I'm backtracking to the B, E, which is the 17, 17, and then it bends it on the it hits a note, so it goes, and that is 19 half step, and then it goes and it hits a 17, and then it goes so. And that is 17. Then it does and it sounds like a pull off, but he's probably picking it out. We'll just assume he's picking it out. And 17, 19. So 20, 19, 17 on the E. 20, 19, 17 on the B. Again, 20, 19, 17 on the B again. Then 20, 19, 17 on the G. And then he goes 19, 17, and 19 on the D. And that's the solo. And there you go, Yarg. Alright, hopefully people don't walk away during the middle of the part where I go get the garage door. Alright.